Finally, John List talked.
Watch Wheel.
Tonight at 7:30 here on ABC-7.
Rafe, I'm done unpacking. So if you wanted to go, where did you? What
right
are you
here.
doing?
I promised you if you moved in, I would carry you across the threshold, and angels always keep their promises.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Wow, you did. I didn't know that's what you were talking about.
Get Bananas spare.
Oh. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, cuz.
Cousin?
That leech Chris Ramsey keeps digging into my past.
Why? What's he doing now?
He had that damn picture of me blown up.
Okay, calm down, because unless that picture has a halo over your head, I mean, he's never going to figure out you're an angel.
I know, but
But what?
I am being flooded with memories of my life before I died.
Oh my God, I know, me too.
But I thought I could resolve it all. I thought this was my chance, that I could deal with the past if that's all there was, but other things keep getting in the way. I can't do this. I can't keep feeling all of this. It's just too confusing.
Look, I don't think any of us expected to feel this human. But, I mean, it doesn't have to be all bad. Not if you go with it.
I can't.
Suit yourself. All I know is I have never felt so alive or so sure of my purpose. And it's worth it.
It's not worth it. Not. Never mind.
Why don't you just admit it, Amy?
Admit what?
That you're falling in love with Ian Thornhart.
How much longer is it going to take for this file to get here?
It should be here any minute. Try a little patience.
How can I try patience if Victor's people are telling us that Amy is dead? There's got to be some kind of mistake, some kind of explanation.
It's the only logical explanation.
Meaning what?
What am I, Buddha? I don't know.
Hey, okay. Line 12.
Great. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, my God.
It is Amy.
She looks dead to me.
Why don't we get your jacket off, and then you can take Bananas the bear here and introduce him to all Mommy's stuffed animals in her bedroom. You want to? Okay, I'll see you in a minute, all right? Tell him hi for me. Okay, shall we spill, tell, all, go?
Well, I probably should have asked, but I thought you were too busy, and I thought it would be okay.
Stop. I'm talking about way back from the beginning. Let's start. Like, for instance, I happen to know that you and Jamal broke up because Livy told me.
Right.
Right. And I also know that you, cousin, have been falling for somebody. I just never dreamed it was going to be Allison.
Well, we never expected, either one of us, for this to happen. It's just that we did have feelings for each other for a while, and
just sort of
Jamal and I
happened.
broke up, yeah.
And I was lucky enough that she felt the same way.
Yeah, and we're really, really in love, Lucy, and Rafe just thought that,
Well, I thought that since you were living at the lighthouse, that would be okay if we stayed here. But like I said earlier, I probably should have asked.
I
know that.
No, you don't have to ask. You know that. My home is your home. That's not the point. The point is you're the point, and I think I need to talk to you.
oh, alone. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Could you check on Bananas and Christina?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now, I hate to bring this up, but 5 minutes ago, Allison was completely in love with Jamal. So, what about you?
What about me?
Have you ever heard that expression? Maybe you haven't. On the rebound.
It's not like that.
Are you sure? You know what? I happen to know a little bit more about this love stuff than you, and she might just be very well on the rebound, and you might get hurt. I don't want to see you get hurt.
My eyes are wide open, Lucy.
What I see in those hazel eyes of yours are stars sparkling all over the place.
Lucy.
No, okay. All right, let's go here. Answer me a question. Have you ever really been in love?
What kind of question is that?
It's a very, very simple question. Just answer it with a simple yes or no.
No.
Okay, there. I rest my case. Perhaps we should just slow the heck down in this whole relationship thing.
No, I can't. Because whatever love is, okay, however you define it, this is what it is for me. I mean, for the first time ever, I know exactly what I want and who I want. And see, Allison and I, we've been dancing around this for months, so the feelings have always been there, and we finally just let them out, and it feels right, Lucy. You know what? It is right. I know that, and I believe that with all my heart, really.
You really do, don't you?
I've never been more sure of anything.
Oh, good grief. Oh, okay, then Oh, all right. I'm happy for you then. Okay, this is good. Oh, wait a minute. This is very good. This means you'll be staying. You'll be staying in Port Charles, right?
Actually, I'll only be here a few more weeks.
What?
Yeah, I'm still leaving.
Oh, wait. So you and Allison are going away together?
No. It's just me.
Just you? Oh, let me get this straight. You're falling madly in love with Allison. You're moving in together, and now you're just gonna take off? Okay, I'm nuts for thinking that you were gonna get hurt. What are you doing? What are you thinking? Allison's the one that's gonna get hurt. You know, if you do this, you're gonna break that girl's heart.
Whatever I feel for Ian isn't the reason why I'm here.
None of us expected to feel this, for this to happen. None of us expected for this to be so intense. I mean, look at Rafe. He's fallen head over heels for that Allison girl, and even Casey's found some boy she's falling for.
Yeah, and then in a couple weeks, we'll all have to go back.
Yes, but we also know that someone's coming back with us. That could be Ian, or Kevin.
Or neither one of them.
Which is even more reason to enjoy the time we have, in case it doesn't last. What if I found out that Kevin still has feelings for me? What if my last earthly memory was of Kevin loving me back?
It's not the same for me.
Why not? Haven't you ever been in love? I mean, you must have had somebody who loved you.
I had somebody that loved me. He cared more about me than he did his own life. And then he died.
I'm sorry.
And then I got involved with that other man.
Who you thought you could trust.
Yeah.
Who killed you.
I have to go. I'll call you later, okay?
Amy.
I know Amy. I've talked to her. She's as alive as you and me.
Well, not according to this photograph.
Maybe they were staged or doctored or something.
They were taken in a murder investigation. They found the body.
There's got to be another explanation, Kevin.
Are we sure that's Amy in that picture?
Kane's right next to him. Unless she has an identical blind sister, then yeah, that's Amy.
Where are you going?
Gonna find some answers.
Oh, wait. What are you gonna talk to her? What are you gonna say? Excuse me, Amy, are you really dead?
You got a better idea?
Yes, Paige and Amy's connection.
What about it?
Let's add it up. They're both wearing watches that Victor says are made of material not of this world. They both came to and are leaving Port Charles at the same time, and they both have holes in their stories big enough to drive a truck through. And somehow, the truth is connected to the two of them.
And you think that connection can explain that?
Well, it has to add up to something. It's just that that's all we have to go on.
We need more than that.
Well, maybe we can draw them out.
How?
Well, I know Paige. She trusts me. You and Amy have gotten pretty friendly.
What's that supposed to mean?
Not that. I'm just saying, instead of interrogating them, why don't we just keep our cards a little closer to the vest? You know, let them talk about themselves, find out about their past, why they're leaving town at the same time. Anything that'll help us put this together.
Gotta do something. I'll be in touch.
All right.
Is that the case you're working on? Can I take a look?
Allison and I have talked about me leaving, and she understands, okay?
She understands? How? I mean, what kind of woman would fall in love like this and obviously get herself involved in a serious relationship as serious as this is and then just have it last a few weeks? What kind of woman would do that?
This woman with Lucy. I'm sorry to interrupt, but Lucy, I know that it's probably hard to understand because it would be hard for me to understand too, but I have accepted that Rafe's time here is short. And I know that it may not be our destiny to be together forever, but we are going to try and pack in as much love and life into the few short weeks that he does have left.
What do you mean, few short? Are you sick? Is that what this is about? You're dying or something?
That's
why
not
you're
why I'm
leaving?
leaving.
Well,
No.
Why? Why? I don't understand this. You look so happy. You fall madly in love with Allison and you move in
Lucy,
together.
I can't explain, okay?
You have to try for me. Because I understand what your destiny has been up to now. I mean, you were supposed to keep the world safe from the Morleys. You did that. You accomplished that. You got rid of Caleb. He was the last one. So now you're done with all that. Now you have a chance to put down roots. And what better reason than falling in love with somebody?
Lucy, please. Just try and accept it, okay? Because it is the way that it has to be.
See, the reasons I have for leaving are a lot more complicated and personal than I can share with you. But just know this. Allison and I are happy. And we have more now than I ever could have hoped for in a whole lifetime. And any time that we get to spend together, I see it as a blessing. And it would make me really happy if you could just be happy for us.
I somehow am. I am.
Mommy?
Oh, hey, sweet pea. Hey. You okay? What? What's wrong?
I don't feel good.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. Oh, you're getting a little warm there, Pumpkinhead. Listen, we need to take your temperature, okay? We'll do that good one, you know? We need to take a temperature here.
Okay.
We'll do that. Come on, let's take Bananas. I'll take Bananas' temperature, too, okay? Come on. Yes.
Hey, it's a nice speech, thanks.
I just sort of wish that I believed it. Because I haven't really accepted you leaving. I just don't want to lose you.
Actually, professional ethics prohibit me from ever discussing a case, and I don't care what Ian said. It's not that interesting. You'd be bored to death.
Don't be silly. I love learning about what you do. Reconnecting with you has meant so much to me, and we still have so much to talk about.
You're right. Only I'd rather do it over a glass of wine. Have a seat. Chardonnay still your favorite?
You remember?
Of course I remember. I remember all sorts of great things from back then. You know, it's a shame that you have to leave so soon. When are you leaving again?
6 weeks, but we already talked about this. I have an appointment I can't be late for.
Right. And then, of course, you can't come back to Port Charles.
No. As much as I would like to, I'm afraid that's impossible.
Well, I'll say this. You sure organize your life better than I do. That must be some appointment.
Yes. One, unfortunately, I cannot miss. May I?
Oh, of course. Sorry.
Thanks.
Well, here's to you, Paige. I'm glad you came back into my life.
Me too. A lot of things have changed. But then again, a lot hasn't.
Do you remember that ski trip we took?
You mean when we didn't make it to the slopes? We traveled all that way just to stay curled up in front of the fireplace.
Oh, yes, we did, didn't we?
Well, I guess some things you never forget.
I bet you don't remember the birthday present I gave you.
Which one would that be? You mean that beautiful necklace with my birthstone in it?
No, but that one was nice. No, I'm thinking of the other one. Come on, you know. The watch?
You never gave me a watch.
Yes, I did. It's not as nice as the one you have now, but I definitely gave you a watch.
No, Kevin, you never gave me a watch.
Oops. I guess that was somebody else.
What's going on?
What do you mean?
I mean, the last time we talked, you were telling me how swamped you were with work, so much so that you couldn't finish my portrait. And now you're asking questions about the past, most of which you already know.
Well, I'm just strolling down memory lane.
Well, and then you make something up which you know is wrong, almost as if, well, I don't know, like you're trying to trick me. What's going on? What do you want to know?
Ian, is that you?
Yeah.
Good, because I wanted to talk to you. Something wrong?
No. What did you want to talk about?
I wanted to apologize. I've been provocative with you, and that just isn't right.
Well, I haven't been behaving perfectly either.
Well, all you did was admit that the attraction was mutual. That's just being honest. You haven't crossed any lines.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. You're staring at me.
Sorry.
What is it? Do you have a question for me?
You're a very perceptive woman. It's almost scary how much you know.
Well, what do you want to know about Ian? I've already told you everything there is to know. As a matter of fact, I've shared more with you than I have with anyone in a long time.
There's one thing you haven't told me. Where were you the last 3 years? Once you left your family?
Well, I've been doing everything.
Okay. Then let's start from the beginning. Where'd you go after you left your family?
What are you fishing for, Ian?
I'm not fishing for anything. It's just, you know, we got a relationship, and I just don't know where you came from, where you were before you came to Port Charles.
I have to get this.
To be continued.
Sure.
Hey, it's Ian. I need you to check some fingerprints ASAP.
I was testing you
Why?
because you've brought so many incredible memories back to me. I guess I wanted to know if they meant as much to you.
Do you really mean that?
You were the first person in my life that I could trust. That could get me to open up. You changed my life.
I feel the same way about you.
Really? I thought it was just me.
No.
Ooh, well, that's a relief. You see, I was afraid that I was saying things and thinking things that I shouldn't.
Oh, no. I'm so glad. I knew you felt the same way. I love you, Kevin. I've never stopped loving you.
What did you find?
Nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
There are no fingerprints on this cup.
What are you talking about? I saw a woman holding it.
Look, I don't know what you saw, Doc, but no human hand has touched this. Sorry.
Dr. Brian Rosner to vascular surgery. Dr. Brian Rosner to vascular surgery.
Ian, who are you talking to?
But you know what? I never thought I'd get a chance to be with you at all. You know, to feel it's incredible. If there's anything in the world that I want, it's just to stay with you.
I know, but you can't.
Hey, Christina's really not feeling very good at all.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Is there anything we can do?
No, that's okay. We are just gonna head out and go back to the lighthouse, and we're gonna get Bananas and Christina back in their own bed.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's
Yeah.
a really good idea. Well, maybe we'll just call you tomorrow and see how she's doing.
Yeah.
Thanks again for letting us stay here.
You're welcome. Listen, good luck.
Thank you.
I do mean it. I really do. Okay. Good. All right, Tom. Come on, you. Come on, you. Let's get you home and get you all tucked in. We'll talk to these guys later, okay? We'll put your hood up. We'll get your mittens on. Okay.
Bye, Christina.
Come on.
Listen to me. I know that you do have to go. But there is a way that you could leave part of you with me.
How?
Make a baby with me.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles. Secrets.
To Port Charles.
Our having a child is what is meant to be.
So I thought maybe we could sit down, just the two of us, talk.
This does indeed sound very serious. Admit that you love me as much as I love you.
Doc?
Next, catch up with today's soap, starting with All My Children, followed by One Life to Live. Then don't miss General Hospital, right here on SoapNet.